The first autumn took place almost 6,000 years ago. So much grief fell upon the earth we still experience its mourning every season. The once joyous clouds, the whistling wind weep that it may march to the august for a moment of silence, until we September 22nd into the fall, the annual culmination of death. And the day that thou eatest of it, thou shalt surely die. Yes, an animal died that day, that the couple's nakedness may be clothed in the righteousness of the Lamb slain from the foundation. Yes, the first leaf died. The tree's canopy fell to clothe the blood-stained earth with its foliage. But Adam didn't die until he was 930. So how could it be? See, God lives in eternity, and 1,000 years is as one day. So no man has ever lived a day in the sight of a truthful God. Let's delve into this a little further. First seemed to be very significant. The first marriage honeymoon into the first time her lips touched the Adam's apple of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. I hypothesized that the first leaf fell from the evergreen tree. Conclusion: every tree was created to live forever. After sin entered the world, the trees became automatons, swaying to the rhythm of biological cell death theory. The lyrics suggesting subliminal messages that we are born, we then live, and then we die. Satan, the chief orchestrator, has conducted sinful automatons out of us. The taste of sin still lingers on our buds. Isn't it funny how our appetite tells us what is good? Falling into sins like we are in a fun fair, riding the slide of temptation back into the very pool God has thrown our sins in. The cotton candy appetite for sin has increased to a place where we need a little bit more in order to gain a little less. The bitter sting of guilt is the aftertaste we have learned to swallow, hoping the great disappointment will disappear into the belly of the bottomless pit. Sin equals death. We have made morgues of our souls, thinking it is okay for the outward appearance to reflect the stench within. At least the Pharisees were whitewashed sepulchres. We are greater than zombies alive in sin, dining at the synagogue of Satan from Sunday to Friday and only putting on a form of godliness with the leftovers. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof leads to death. Don't you think we should part? How do we fall in love but can't stand up for love's principles? We need not complain of the straight and narrow. The broad and wide is still appealing to the eyes. It is also good for food. We introduce the path to Adam to the kingdom of Satan. The way of the tree of life has never been so calculated. The formula to a negative fall equals keeping God's commandments. Obedience to His word automatically springs us from falling. Winter white out the arrow of transgression. The leaf divided from the tree lives to tell the tale that figs can never cover our unrighteousness. Can't wait to summon the saying, O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? Obedience to God is greater than any fall we could ever land in. The positively charged ions of the blood of the Lamb somehow multiply our filthy garment into whitewashed robes of righteousness. If we abide to this equation, He will keep us from falling. Remember, leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.